Have you ever asked yourself, can I really learn English while I sleep? Maybe you've seen those videos on YouTube or TikTok promising that if you just play an audio while sleeping, you'll wake up speaking fluent English. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? No stress, no study, just close your eyes and let the magic happen. But here's the truth. You cannot learn English in your sleep. And today, I'll explain exactly why. Let's be honest, we all want shortcuts. Life is busy, we get tired, and sometimes learning feels like hard work. So the idea of learning while sleeping feels like a dream. Imagine lying down tonight, pressing play, and tomorrow you're confident in English. That would be incredible. But if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Here's the reality. Learning requires attention. You need to notice words. You need to focus. You need to put in effort. Without those things, your brain cannot process new information. Think about babies. If sleep alone could teach us, then babies would wake up knowing math, science, history, and languages simply by hearing them while they slept. But that doesn't happen. Babies learn by listening, trying, repeating, making mistakes, and practicing over and over again. Now, don't get me wrong. Sleep is very important for learning. It helps your brain protect and strengthen what you studied during the day. Imagine your brain like a library. When you study, you are collecting books and placing them on the desk. When you sleep, your brain takes those books and organizes them neatly onto the shelves, so you don't lose them. But notice, your brain cannot add new books while you sleep. You need to study while awake to fill your desk first. Scientists have been studying the brain and memory for many years, and the answer is clear. No, you cannot learn a full language while you are asleep. During sleep, your brain is resting. It is not paying attention. And without attention, learning simply cannot happen. Attention is like a light. When the light is on, you can see clearly. When the light is off, you are in the dark. In sleep, the light of attention is off. Some small studies show your brain might notice very simple connections while you sleep, like connecting a sound to a smell. But learning English is not one sound or one smell. English is huge. It has thousands of words, grammar rules, pronunciation, rhythm, stress, culture, and meaning. It's far too complex for your sleeping brain to take in. So how does real learning happen? One key is noticing. Noticing is that moment when you see or hear something new, and your brain says, wait, this is important. For example, maybe you hear the word effort for the first time. You pause, ask yourself, what does effort mean? You check the meaning, it means hard work. You repeat it, you try to use it. Learning English takes effort. That small moment of focus is noticing, and it's the beginning of learning. Noticing can happen anywhere, when you're reading a book, watching a movie, or talking to a friend. You hear something new, you stop, you pay attention, you write it down, you repeat it, you use it. That's how your brain learns. And here's the key. Noticing requires awareness. It cannot happen while you are asleep. On the internet, many people want to sell you shortcuts. They will say, buy this audio, listen while you sleep, and you'll learn English fast. But these promises are false. They only want your money. Real teachers don't sell lies, they tell you the truth. And the truth is this. Yes, you can learn English, but it requires your time, your focus, and your effort. So if sleep learning doesn't work, what does? Here are 5 things you can do. 1. Listen actively every day. Even 10 minutes of focused listening helps more than hours of background noise. 2. Notice new words. Stop when you hear something new, check the meaning, repeat it, and try to use it. 3. Practice speaking. Don't wait for perfect English. Speak now, make mistakes, and learn from them. Mistakes are not failures, they are steps forward. 4. Review often. Your brain needs repetition. Go back to old lessons and refresh them. That's how memory becomes strong. And 5, sleep well. Sleep does matter, but as support. It keeps and strengthens what you studied, but it cannot replace study itself. So, my friends, don't waste time believing in the myth of learning while you sleep. Instead, believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to focus, to practice, and to keep improving. Every word you notice, every sentence you repeat, every mistake you learn from, that is real progress. Remember, even 5 minutes of focused practice is better than hours of passive listening while you sleep. So stay strong, stay motivated, and keep moving forward. You can learn English. You will learn English, and your effort will bring you success. Thank you for watching this episode. Keep practicing, keep noticing, and keep believing in yourself. See you next time.